The T3 Workforce Time and Attendance module covers the listed applications and functions. Let's start with time data collection. This is to maintain time reporting data for the given period. It doesn't matter if the data is uploaded using a CSV file, or it's punched into the T3 mobile application in real time, or it's uploaded using a third-party API. All the time records will be pushed here. You can download the template to generate data in this format in order to upload time reporting data coming from an external time clocking system for further validation and to build the timesheet. The system can either build the timesheet or submit it, or even auto-approve if there's no exception found. The next stage is to check if there's any missing punches. If there are any, you can fix them here. We find 2 missing punches in the week 43. And both missing punches are visible here. The next app is the employee dashboard. You can see how an employee is able to view the timesheet generated for week 43. Mike Roberts is the employee for this dashboard, and he can view the timesheet automatically generated for week 43. Mike knows that he was reporting late by 2 hours on Thursday and Friday. But since he had prior approval, the system has adjusted 2 hours for attending training outside the office. So no absence has been calculated for him, and his pay hours are still 8. The system automatically handles pre-approved adjustments and overtime in the calculation. Mike can still use manual adjustment to make up his time if he's running short with justification, but this will require manager approval. Mike Roberts worked on 3 departments, so he needs to break down his time and allocate it to the respective departments. The system will subsequently submit his timesheet to the respective department managers. The system allocates time based on segment, which is set up as the department. In the case of Mike, 3.5 hours are allocated to the IT department. Since his home department is corporate, his remaining hours will be auto-accounted in corporate. In this case, his timesheet will be split and needs approval by the respective department managers. Who will approve depends on the approver configured for this employee, and in this case, it's the segment manager, which means department manager. Now we allocate 1.5 hours to the project department starting from 9:30 till 11 a.m. Since he clocked in late on Monday, we cannot set his start time at 9 a.m. The system will produce an error due to the inconsistency in the time, so we'll need to correct this data in order to proceed. Work class is basically to track the work done from a productivity perspective. If you're on the bench or unscheduled or standby, then you select the work class. The system uses this data to calculate productivity and resource utilization. You can build this listing and define respective rules for productivity and resource utilization calculation. Now let's move to the Manager dashboard and see how this timesheet is displayed. We will view the pending timesheets for week 43. Here we see all 3 records. Since Peter is set as the manager of all 3 departments, Mike's timesheet is sent to his dashboard, but as 3 separate records for approval. This scenario is built for demonstration purposes. Time allocated to the corporate department is 34 regular hours and 2.5 hours of OT. Time allocated to the IT service department is 3.5 regular hours. And finally, 1.5 hours are allocated to the project department. The system is calculating wages based on the applicable awards for this position and shift. This concludes this scenario. Thanks for watching.